Hello, hello, everybody. Let's see, am I late? 1 minute late. I kind of like this playlist. It's got a little sci-fi feel to it. Twitch is so weird. You can get reward. It doesn't know that I am my own channel. It says you can give Zed Shaw stuff. He'll get rewards if you give him stuff. I'm like, I am him. How do you not know? Oh yeah, and then I just saw your message, Pinecone, because the message that is telling me I can give myself stuff covers your message. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's go here. I'm gonna drop a little pinned message for folks. You don't like the jersey? What was it called? Jersey Club? I wonder how is that called Jersey Club? I wonder why it's called that. Now let me pin this, folks. Alright, there we go. So how's everybody doing today? I feel like I've finally recovered from a bad cold. I didn't have one, but... Hey, Osaka, how you doing? Didn't have one, but you know, I'm still cleaning up my office and stuff, but it's been nice kind of getting everything all cleaned up. Like I had, you know, just stuff everywhere. Now it's like one single rack of stuff. And yeah, just got a closet I've got to start filling in. And yeah, and then get back to doing art. I think that's the next thing. Let's load up GUI. Let's just do our little ritual. Go here. Man, my voice is sounding silky today. Pro tip on recording. If you have to do recording, do it like right when you wake up. Your voice is usually at its best right then. So I just woke up about an hour ago. Okay, let's make sure we can build. You're in Hawaii? Man, I love Hawaii. Big Island. My favorite's Big Island. If you're like a landscape painter, I do a lot of landscape painting. I would move to the Big Island because it looks like almost every landscape you'd ever want. So we found out the other day that you can actually get SFML has everything we need for sound, and the idea is making it so that you hear enemies over there or over there. You can actually position the sound to the left and right. I looked at a few games, and so there's a weird phenomenon. Your eyes sort of dominate your perception to the point where, like, if you see something happening, you can actually hear sounds when they're not there. So if you see like a jumping thing, something jumping, you'll actually hear like boom, boom, boom. And it's just, that's just the way your brain is. It just adds sound. So in all the games I tested, it sounded like they were just positioning it like this, you know, like on a vertical plane. But because my eye was looking up, it sounded like it was above my head. So it's kind of a weird, it's just a weird psychology thing. If you see things up, and I would love to study this, but if you see things up, your brain, even though the sound is more like out in front of you, your brain is going to go, oh, that's above your head, when it's, the sound is intended to be kind of here. So I was like kind of going crazy trying to figure that out. I'm like, how are they doing that? How are they putting up here? And then I was like, you know, I think they're just putting it there in front of you or behind you. But your brain is like, oh, that's below you, because you're looking down there. So I think we'll play with that today. We'll like get a sound for an enemy, and then we'll have it move around. Oh, ads. Are they bad? Okay. All right, killed that guy. Yeah, and the other thing I implemented yesterday was that. So see how that enemy doesn't know me? Right? Now it heard me. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. All right, we're back. All right, so we need to, I think I'll do a prototype with this hit sound I have, but let me look what other sounds I got. And I might be able to do a little sound design. I barely know how to do that. I know a lot about audio editing, but very little about actual sound design. It's kind of an art form in itself. Okay, we'll do those two things. Yeah, you suspect. Now I'm a whiz with this program Reaper, which is honestly I wish Reaper would win an award for like the greatest piece of software ever written. This damn thing is amazing. It might kill my sound. Oh no, no, no. So it's a audio DAW by Justin Frankel, I believe is his name. He's the guy that created Winamp. And it's the bomb. It's cross-platform as hell. Real nice UI, fast. Crazy fast. If you gotta like chop up video and editing and stuff, it does video, it does audio, but it's primarily designed for audio. It's the program. And then I have like a thing that helps me do it a little bit quicker. You're just trolling me. How was your stream today? I was actually sleeping. I would have come and watched it. My hands are in the wrong spot. All right, let's make sure we're all good. All right. Yeah, one of the things I implemented yesterday real quick was, you see how that enemy isn't attacking me? So I did what I was talking about, where I have, there's a sound, like the enemy hears you when you get a certain distance. So I'm using the Dijkstra map to determine if I'm close enough. So as I get closer, and see, it's kind of cool because like it sort of works the way you would think sound would work. See, I'm kind of hiding in the corner, and now he can hear me. And see, that one down there heard me. So I might be able to do like some kind of stealth mechanic. That's really interesting. That algorithm is incredibly good. Let me see, got some stuff done. Probably stream again later. Okay, yeah, let me know. I'll come check it out. I'm on my my late night schedule these days now. Okay, let's go look at assets and see what we got. All right, we have the font and hit wave. Okay, let's work that in. Let's work that in. Well, how can we do that? Let me see, look at systems. I mean, we could put it into the world. Yeah, let's do something funky. Okay, yeah, so let's go into the GUI. I think we'll have to do a little bit of a redesign where we have sort of a sound manager, and then we can put that in the world as a fact, and then you can just play different sounds real quickly and change where they're at. But right now, okay, so we got the sound there. Let's do... Oh, Yakov, are you recommending for me in here? Or is that something you did? For the dialogue? Those log messages you saw? Okay, let's set SF. What is the type on that? SF sound. It should maintain a reference. Yeah, I'm going to need to make a sound manager. Oh, and I have something to show you guys. The default engine has a really nice GUI framework I just saw Games from Scratch talk about. I think I'll fire that up and show you guys. Hit sound, where am I at? Systems, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, the log messages. Okay, yeah. You know, I kind of want to think about how that log messages work. All right, yeah, we'll replace this with a sound manager, because really that means we can only store one sound. Oh, you know, we could actually, hold up. Yeah, we could actually use a component. Oh yeah, you could just give every enemy their own sound. That's such a cool, it's a cool experience, like learning new data structures that, like, I don't encounter normally. Okay, let's get that to work. Okay. I think it's a play. All right, let's compile, see what we got. Alright, this is a quick hack, basically, just kind of prove the idea, and then I'll, Alright. Alright, we got sound. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Alright, so we need to make this a little bit nicer. Let me see. Actually, I think I'll just undo this. Alright, we know that works now. Okay. I probably did. I think maybe I was hitting it. Here, let me just see. Oh no, that's going to be the same output. Oh, actually, I'm wondering if it's my default audio out. Okay, let's see. Oh, that thing's dead. There we go. Yeah, for a second there I was like, oh wait, did I actually hear it? Or just imagine it? Okay, think what we're going to be doing, we need to have a couple of options. Here, let me see. Configure world. Yeah, I think we're going to need a sound manager, so let's do that. Or just call it sound manager? Yeah, let's call it sound. Alright, get that working. Yeah, this is the game. So we'll get a sound manager. We'll be able to put it into the world and access it from there. And once it's in the world, we'll set the kinds of sounds that enemies and the actions can have with a string. So we use, like, it's basically going to be a hash map of sounds. But then we can also say, move the sound here, move the sound there, so on and so forth. So I have to sort out how exactly that's being done. Alright, let's design it. I wonder if I should get a test. Yeah, let's do a bit of test-driven development. Is it soundza? Yeah, sound. I'm doing that wrong. No, we'll wait for that. Yeah, something like that. All right, how are we going to do this? Probably want to load. Yeah, let's just get those two, and then internally, let's make this public. You know, I like the way that now everyone just uses struct instead of class. Yeah, we want to load a sound, and what is it going to be? Let's say it's going to be... the name we're going to give the sound, and path to it. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll give it, we'll alter this up so we can pass in various modifiers like position, volume, things like that. Okay, I think that's our basic. Let's do void, and then we'll figure out how I want to play that. Oh, it's got to have a name. And we could get fancy and do something like this. You just open it, point it at one directory. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, great. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's cut that. I wonder if we should call it mixer. Sound manager doesn't sound cool enough. I think for the sound test, I'm going to have to see if there's a way to tell SFML to play to a dummy output. And I think I'm going to need... Yeah, let's go look at the file system. Man, these docs are so good. When you search, it tells you when it came out. Like right in the title, since 2017. You can use this. Yeah, as far as I know, actually... Yeah, lots of good stuff. Okay, let's do what is it? Yeah, let's do it this way. And I think, yeah, we can do that and pass it in. That'll create a base path. And then when we do that, that'll get wired up here. And then we can use the C++ path stuff to validate paths and load files and stuff. It's actually a pretty nice library. Maybe that should be in the... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, do it like that. Okay, and then look at the path. We want exists. Yeah, you can do cool stuff with Oh, hey Nish, how you doing? I saw you started following yesterday, thanks. Or today, actually. So you can do really cool stuff. Yeah, the C++ path stuff is not bad. So you can do like this. You can just create your path and then just use slash. And you can use other paths or a string and it'll combine them. And you can do like all the normalization and all that stuff that you need. Alright, so I think empty has root path, is absolute is relative. I seem to be going dumb. Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, you can pass it a path and it will, if it exists, that's what we want to do right here. And let's do... I don't know if I like that. Let's be a bit more explicit. And yeah, let's do path. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Oh, nice. Learn Python the hard way. Yeah. Yes, thanks for stopping by. I'm kind of on the C++ game dev kick, but now my audio sound is a lot better, so I was actually doing recording last night, finally. So cool. What do you do these days? You started with programming and learned Python the hard way, so when? Maybe about 10 years ago? And where did you end up? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's build it. See what we got. Oh, yeah, there's a... Okay. Let's make that fail real quick. It does not fail. It's supposed to fail. Interesting. Did I forget to add the test? I bet it did. This is why you always force your test to fail. Yeah, see? Is it? All right, that's more like it. Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. Getting a job these days. That's like a major achievement. Nobody is hiring. How's everybody else doing on jobs? Like, Yakov, I know you're looking too. But let's see. So you're doing game dev and math in C. Interesting. Are you doing like OpenGL directly? Or are you doing like some Raylib, something like that? Kind of my master plan is I need to rewrite the C book. And I might rewrite it to sort of match the C++ course. So that you make a game. I'm thinking like maybe RayLib or something like that. You learn C by making games instead of what I have now. But there's also something about the C book that I like where you do a lot of algorithms. So, I don't know. Yeah, Billy, you're still looking? I actually might start looking for a job too. The biggest thing nobody tells you when you start working for yourself is that the health insurance is terrible. The health insurance you can buy, like, is either insanely expensive or just completely worthless. And so I've actually been thinking about, like getting a job just for like benefits. Like not even like high pay, just some like stable job at a university or like a government agency that just has nuts benefits. All right, we should get a failure now. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, let me look up how we confirm a test case. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this with catch. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. You know, dark mode for a website or light mode, it's not hard to make it. I mean, if you got a design, it's managing both that becomes just very hard. And combine that with like everybody's got a random size screen or different size phones and stuff like that, or they put them in different positions. So it's just a lot. So yeah, when I redid the Learn Code the Hard Way website, just for fun, I did it with this crazy design. These are images from the game, if anyone remembers, from Turing's Star Pit. I just threw them up there with that color scheme. And I like just kind of doing weird design. But then when I was sitting there doing that, I'm like, well, how would you make this a light mode? And so I was just like, forget it. We'll wait till the next design and I'll do a light mode, dark mode. So anyways, it almost ends up being just like impossible to do both when you're just like working on your own. Because every change you make involves going and modifying two variables in two places. I do have it set up so that I'm just changing a CSS file. But trying to do that with a whole new design just, yeah, it's too hard. But I do know that a lot of times when someone has a problem with dark mode, it's usually because of the lighting in their room and the fact that they're using like a Mac with like a very shiny screen. And so if you have basically a shiny screen and a black background, that becomes a black mirror. It was something that people used before real mirrors. If you take smoke and you put smoke on the backside of a piece of glass, you can actually use it as a mirror. So you shine up a piece of glass, make the smoke on the backside, and it becomes a decent mirror. And so I think basically people like are using these shiny Macs in like a well-lit room, and then they go to a website with the dark theme and they can't see anything. Right, so how do we require that? Oh, you can do section? Oh, we're going to do that. Interesting. I have to do that more. Other macros. Generators, deprecations, contribution. assertions here. I think that's what we want. Check throws, require throws. Okay. Okay, yeah, we want that to throw. Oh, and you can pass a function? Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured this had to have that. Oh, nice, Nish. So you're doing Raylib. Yeah, Raylib's pretty nice. It's a very well done. Oh, I was going to show you the default stuff. Here, let me get this test working and then... Expected a primary expression before that. So I wonder if I got to do this. Why the hell would I have to do that? Makes no sense at all. Why do I have to call a function to run a piece of code when I just run a piece of code? So you basically can't put a constructor inside there. Alrighty then. I gotta come up with a name for that construct I just typed. What does this look like? What is that? What do we call that? The bad dragon? What is that? C++. That looks like a lot of bad stuff. I'm not sure if I typed that right. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, right? Oh, I left it in there. A lot of characters going on just to throw an exception inside a constructor. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what we want. So let's actually confirm that that's doing what I think it does by making it fail one more time. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so now we have that. So I think what I'll do is I'll have to make a sound that has nothing in it. We'll make it as a test sound so that it'll play, but it doesn't actually play anything. But we'll do it this way for now. You'll just hear it go bup, 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 bup a lot. Okay, now just make that work. Alright, so we need to load the sound. Let me load up GUI. Let's see what we're doing there. All right, so SFML needs buffers. Okay, so we're going to have to get the sound file with base path and confirm it works. It's there. Then create the buffer and keep in the buffer map. And then set it on the sound and keep in the sound map. Right, so that means we're gonna have to do that, and then here it's gonna be sort of the same thing. Get the sound from the sound map and play it. All right, that's the plan. Okay, so that means let's go to sound. All right, we're gonna need let's see, unordered map. Strings to SF sound. Sound. This will be sounds, and then it's sound buffer. Okay, we have those. Okay, we need an unordered map. Okay. Oh. I'm doing a dum-dum. Mm-hmm. You know what? What was that syntax? I think you can do this. I think that's it. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. I think I have that syntax wrong, but we'll find out in a second. Hey Fed, how you doing? I'm not SF. Oh yeah, okay. We need those. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. It's backwards. I think it's the other way. One more attempt, and I'll look it up. Does not name a typo. All right, gotta look it up. Okay, not using. You just do namespace. FS equals. Yeah, that's gonna be better, I think. Yeah. Way better. I wonder if this will compile. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. We'll just do it this way. No. Yeah, just that should be enough. Okay. Run the test. All right, now let's go back to the test and make that fail. What am I doing? All right, got to type out the bad dragon again. All right, getting this done. Nice. Okay, first things first. Is it load? Let's go to SFML real quick. Okay. I think that's going to fail. It might auto-convert it. Let's just confirm. Yeah, I think we got called dot string. load file from file returns a bool. Okay. I don't think that's a... I'm just very old. I learned to code long before that stuff invented, and that's just the way I do it. I think it's good for you though to periodically try to code without any like support. It does vastly improve your ability to remember where things are and what they do. But I tell people, like, if you're on a giant code base, don't do it manually. Like, use a tool, especially if you didn't grow up with it. We got an ad in like 3 minutes, and I need to take a little break. So this is where we're at on the code. Next step is that. Let me just run the ad right now to circumvent it. So everybody go ahead and mute. I'll run an ad. I gotta make some tea, and then I'll be back. I gotta do the NeoVim. Yeah, you were talking about that. Alright, so we'll do ads and I'll be right back. I'm waiting on my tea to boil. Let's take a look at something. So there's this pretty nice game engine. It's by Microsoft actually owns it now because they bought Activision. But it's by the people who did, I think it's not Flappy Bird. King Games. I think they do tons of mobile games. Anyways, Default is it's a nice game engine. 2D game engine, high speed, uses Lua. And the thing that's interesting is you could do a GUI. Like if you want to just do a desktop app, this is like easily one of the most cross-platform desktop app solutions you could ever make. I mean, it runs on every damn thing you could think of. We're talking Linux, Android, iOS, Windows, the works. The hell is that? Facebook? Anyway. And then someone went and just kind of did what I was thinking. Made a whole GUI set called Druid. Oh, it's actually part of the Default project. Yeah, so there's an entire GUI set. Yeah. Facebook games, maybe? Yeah. Do they have their own, like, Steam thing, or is it, like, you can just deploy and then people can play it on their Facebook? Yeah, so I was looking at it. There's a YouTube channel, Games from Scratch. I'll link you to his video, and he kind of goes through, yeah, here it is. We're going to mute that. But check it out. He does a good demo of it. And I was thinking, you know, if you had to bang out like a cross-platform GUI, not a game, just a GUI, then you could use Default and Druid. The assets look pretty nice. You could probably make all kinds of cool stuff with it. So yeah, so if anyone's out there having to do a GUI that's cross-platform, instead of using things like React Native, Tauri, any of those systems that try to do it, I would do this. The jungle of Facebook games. I'm imagining it's the kind of thing where, like, if you get a hit in Facebook games, you probably make tons of money, but Facebook probably skims 90% that. Or is it the other way around, where, like, Facebook is like, yeah, we don't care about your money here. Just help us sell ads, and they just give you tons of money for your game. Oh, Fud. Am I saying your name right? Fud? Anyways, you got into Vim. Yes, Vim is nice. So are you doing it on Windows? Actually, I'll drop you my setup. You can probably steal a bunch of stuff from there. And yeah, let me give you my Vim setup if you want to grab some cool. I actually don't even use like 90% of my setup. I'm so old school. There's LSPs and things in there. You get a penny per star. A penny per star. Like, how many? Like, so if you publish a game, you can get like 50 cents. Oh man. Anyways, that Vim setup, it says Windows Vim, but it should work anywhere. You'll have to do some work, but mostly it'll give you ideas for stuff that I'm using. I think one of my favorites is Easy Motion, I think it's called. So I hit F, and then I hit where I want to go. So let's say I want the left parentheses, and see how all the left parentheses get a red character. So I go G, and then I'm up to that one. So I jumped right to there. So I do another one. Let's say I want to go to all the braces and see how I write here. So I can jump to that one, A, and then I'm there. I think that's probably one of the most useful plugins I have. And then also there's one that does a good like build management, like it can run make and stuff like that for you. Oh, and you have Arch Linux too? Okay. Yeah, I forget which one that is. Here, I'll point that one out to you. So ALE gives you that FZF comes up a lot. So Emmet, if you have to do any web development, learning Emmet is a massive time saver. You can crank out like whole HTML pages with like one-liner. But I kind of had to stop using it because it looks like magic. I have to show people how to code. And if I use Emmet, they're like, wait, what the hell did you just do? You know, so like I just stopped using it. But it's real powerful. Easy Motion, that's the one. And then let me see. I was using Snipmate. I don't use that too much anymore. Sensible is pretty good. I don't know if I use Tagbar anymore. I forget if I'm using that. Yeah, I think I don't use a lot of this stuff. But it should give you ideas. I think Dispatch is the one that is doing my my build. So when I run make, it runs that. Yeah. Surround, I also don't use that much. Yeah, I don't use a lot of this stuff. Alright, there you go. Yeah, the okay, so we're gonna get sounds playing in a second. Let me go get my tea real quick and we'll be right back. Alright. So the next thing is... let's confirm I know that API. Why do I keep closing that? I need to find one of those desktop apps that has like all the API docs in it. Sound. Ah, yeah, you can just give it a buffer directly. Okay. Now, is this copying it into there? I don't think it really matters. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I'd have to do pointers. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, and then I wonder if I can just combine those. Or is that gonna hit some weird undefined behavior? Okay. You know, in the C++ world, that's actually really true. And the less flashy, I would like, for example, there's a library, not Eigen, GFML matrix library, I think it's called. C++. No, it's something else. Hold on. Maybe this one. A lot of people, it's actually a very popular library, but like, I mean, you know, and then it's on SourceForge. It's weird because if you find a project, a C++ project on SourceForge, you're like, ooh, this has like been around for a while. It's probably really solid.